Okay, so I think we'll get started. That's about the today's agenda. Okay, so let's get started. So the next is that, okay. And I would like to, like I said, I'm myself is Ramesh Subramaniam, and I have Benita with me, who is in the customer success team. And Benita is actually helps businesses, especially in the upsell, to use upsell and cross-sell to grow and scale faster with innovative marketing strategies since 2008. And myself, we are actually building helping a lot of e-commerce businesses to grow using tools like UpsellWP and as well as Retainful and WP Loyalty. And you probably already know as from the Flycard, which is where we make discount rules for WooCommerce, which is one of the most popular plugin in WooCommerce, right? Okay, so with that intro, I would like to get started with giving you a brief intro about what is upsell and what is cross-sell. Both are interrelated terms, but there is a minute difference in upsell and cross-sell. So in upsell, it is more like, you are actually encouraging customers to buy a higher end version of your item. Basically, let's say if a customer is trying to buy an Android phone, you can encourage them to buy a little bit more. For example, you can upsell them an entry level item, okay, or a higher range premium Android phone itself. So that's basically is called an upsell. A cross-sell is something like, it's one of the most famous examples of cross-sell is like when you probably would have visited Amazon, you probably in the product page would have noticed that the frequently bought together. So it shows a couple of items that people frequently buy together. For example, let's say when you buy a laptop, it shows you a keyboard and a mouse as something that they buy as a package, as a bundle. So it's basically called a cross-sell. Okay. So what these are the two famous strategies that actually helps you to boost your average order value. Because why you have to do this upsell and cross-sell in your website, in every website is that you spend hundreds of dollars to acquire customers. You spend hundreds of dollars to, in Google ads, Facebook ads, and Instagram ads, to acquire just customers so that they can buy from you. So when they are visiting your store, and then when they wanted to buy something from you, and if their order value remains low, that means that you are losing a potential for it. Their average order value can be much more, much better. And also, when the average order value of a particular your customer goes up, so is their customer lifetime value. That is actually called a CLV. So which is actually because by providing an improved shopping experience, a better personalized shopping experience, it fosters loyalty and actually increases customers to make repeat purchases. So that is one of the importance why every e-commerce store should have an upselling and cross-selling experience. And more than that, a tailored suggestion, okay? A tailored suggestion actually makes the customer, okay, to have to develop an understanding, okay, that you understand your customer needs and you are suggesting more and more relevant products, okay? So that is one of the key benefits of having an upsell in the process. Right. So why you may be asking, why I need to always suggest related products or an upsell products or a cross-sell or anything that you think about that. So because 80% of the shoppers, studies found that 80% of the shoppers are more likely to buy from brands that offer personalized experience. So let's say if someone is actually trying to purchase a t-shirt, and if you're going to recommend a shoe for him, okay, instead of offering particularly a cap or another accessory that goes along with the t-shirt, and then you try to show related products based on the category or based on anything, okay, so that is actually makes it like a more like an impersonal choice. It is more like a robotic way of working, right? So that actually makes people think that the recommendations are not more personalized. So that is why more and more e-commerce stores actually recommend trying to recommend personalized offers. Okay, so customers' expectations are also is actually continuing to grow. You know why? These days, people wanted a seamless experience. Their shopping journeys, when they shop, they don't want it, a lot of intrusions. They want their experience to be seamless, including the upsells. So, when you try to do an upsell, like in along the way of the customer journey, every single step of the customer journey, then it is more likely that you can sell, right? If you try to do upsells in unlikely places, um, uh, just sorry to interrupt. So, Pam, can you keep them out? Mic muted. Okay, thank you. So, when you try to upsell in places where the customer journey is not aligned, then people will not have a seamless experience. That actually is a big uh, negative factor when it comes to conversions, right? So a seamless experience is most of the customers are experiencing. When you have a seamless experience, you will by default you can ensure a greater customer satisfaction and a better loyalty, and which will actually lead to driving a lot of repeat business, right? So, retailers, that is exactly the reason why retailers these days adopt strategies to increase the average order value and give off an overall seamless experience, a tailored shopping experience. Okay, so that is where some of the challenges is actually comes in when we are using WooCommerce, especially because the default features in WooCommerce actually does not give you a greater personalization when it comes to recommendations. And also, if you have to try and then do this, you may have to use multiple plugins. For example, you need a frequently bought together plugin, one plugin for frequently bought together, another plugin for doing a checkout upsell, another plugin for showing a pop-up, add to cart pop-up, where as soon as the customer clicks an add to cart, you can bring up a simple upsell pop. So for which you will need another plugin. And then finally, when they go to checkout, you need another checkout upsell. Then when they finish their purchase and you wanted to show post-purchase upsell, for which you need one more plugin. And if you wanted to drive repeat purchases and you wanted to, give them a next purchase coupon, then you need one more plugin. So using multiple plugins not only, impacts the entire experience, it also slows down your site speed and it affects the performance, which in turn will result in, lowering sales, missed opportunities, and increasing AOV. And it will also, which will actually lead to higher customer acquisition costs, because more and more customers will buy only what they wanted. They will probably not, ordering more. Their order value will not increase. So these problems actually compound result in a higher customer acquisition costs. Right. So what is the solution? So that's where we actually wanted to build a plugin, build a solution that helps you to all these upsell campaigns. Anything that actually helps you to increase average order value is present in UpsellWP at every single stage of the customer purchasing journey. So let me explain this through a simple example. So let's say a customer lands in your product page. There, you can use a frequently bought together cross-sell bundle. Then in the same product page itself, just right before the add to cart button, you can show them, okay, so these are all product add-ons available for it. Okay, let's say you're selling a t-shirt, you may want to put up a few accessories as an add-on there. So they can just click a couple of add-ons and then click add to cart, which actually increases the average order. As soon as they click add to cart, you can bring up an upsell pop-up that shows them related products, the products that are actually related to items in their cart. So, okay, you can recommend and make a personalized recommendation in the pop-up itself for what they can buy next. Okay, so then they go to the cart. At the cart page, you can offer upsells like gift wrappers. Okay, then when they go to checkout, at the checkout point, you can offer them, hey, would you like to double your offer at a 50% discount or a 30% discount? And we are also having an upsell, which actually gives you a 20% discount, a special discount on based on the items in your checkout. Okay, now the customer places an order. As soon as the customer places an order, you can show them post-purchase. So, hey, thank you for purchasing these items. Here are items, here is a special offer for you. So when they, get a special offer, and then, they go to the thank you page, you again say, hey, thank you so much for purchasing. Here are some of the items you might be interested. Okay. Just leaving there is not going to help you, drive repeat purchase. Because if the customer purchases once and just leaves, and you basically, you don't get, people to, come back, right? So you need to give them something, an incentive for them to come back and then buy more and more from you. So that's where the next order coupon comes in. So you can show them a coupon, a unique coupon for their next purchase, and you can email them as well. All these things can be done through a single login. All these campaigns can be done in just using UpsellWP itself. So let us take you to a live demo of how you can create a campaign in UpsellWP and how it actually can help you increase your average order value with a few live examples through Benita. Thank you, Ben. Thank you everyone for patiently listening to me. Over to Benita. Benita, please do take over.
Thank you, Ramesh, for turning over the time to me. I am Benita, and I'm going to be taking over the next part of this particular webinar. But before we get into the live demo, it's my pleasure to have all of you here, and it's so nice. And we really thank all of you for taking the time to join this webinar. So instead of wasting much time, I would like to get into the live demo directly. So allow me to share my screen and demonstrate it to you. In the meantime, if you have any questions, like you're already dropping your questions in the chat box, you're welcome to do that. You can drop your questions at any time, and we will save those questions for the question and answer session where you will get all your answers. We're sure this webinar is going to be very useful for all of you. So let me share my screen now. I hope I'm audible enough for all of you. Am I?
Yes, Benita, you're audible. Please go ahead and share your screen and then show them the deck. Yes.
Okay, thank you for your acknowledgement. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, I hope my screen is visible for all of you.
Yes, Benita, go ahead.
All right, so Ramesh told you about the customer shopping experience and how incorporating these upselling strategies on your store is much welcoming and a very good shopping experience for your customers. So I thought I will start the live demo with showcasing you how we can incorporate these smart upselling techniques on your store and make it a blockbuster hit for your shopping customers and thus enhancing their experience as well. So let's start from the shop page. So this looks like a normal WooCommerce store. All of us are familiar with it. So if you think about incorporating upsell strategies here, well, we have an option for all of us to do that. And for that, let me just try adding this particular item to the cart from here. So as soon as I click on the add to cart button, you'll be able to see the upsell pop up. I guess some of you dropped a question about this. So yes, it's a possibility with our UpsellWP plugin. So with this upsell pop-up, you can offer your upsell or cross-sell items here and give the opportunity for customers to choose these products and buy them or add them to their cart. So that's our first feature. And then moving on to the product page, let me take you to this product detail page. Again, there we have a lot of upselling options and techniques. So you might be familiar with product add-ons. So in the product page, you have the product add-ons. Here you can just display your curated list of items as product add-ons. So you can offer opportunity for customers to buy the main product along with some complementary products for their ad order. So this is what they have intended to, but you are actually offering complementary products that would add value to their order. And I hope it makes sense. So again, they have the opportunity to check and uncheck. They can choose if they want to buy all or any of them. And up next, we have frequently bought together recommendations. Here again, you can use the data-driven techniques to showcase your upselling products. This is quite a trendsetter for WooCommerce stores like Amazon and Flipkart, etc. So that is also available using the UpsellWP plugin. Again, you have the opportunity to buy any or all of them. So this is quite amazing for me and for all of us. Moving on to the cart page. On the cart page, we have a lot of different variety of upselling. Now, some of your shoppers might be very quick with their shopping. They may not have much time to explore all and every region of your shopping store. So in that case, if you think you've missed the opportunity to upsell for them, then here we have another upselling option, even at the last minute, which is what we call the cart upsells. This is what you see here. So customers can choose to add these products anytime they want. And on the cart page, we also have another important feature, which is the cart add-on. Let's suppose you want to offer gift items or wraps or complementary products for your customers in the cart page exclusively. So in that case, you can just go for this cart add-on feature. So they can choose to buy it and it will be added as a separate item, as you can notice here. They can also choose not to have it in case they don't want to. Nice. And up next, proceeding to the checkout, we have some other upselling techniques. The first one here is doubling the order. So I would call this particular campaign a time saver because if customers want to increase their value or purchase more of these items, they can simply click with one cell and get these items doubled for them. So for me, doubling the order is actually doubling the revenue, right? So this is a particular feature in UpsellWP. And then you can see the products are doubled as soon as I click it. And then they can uncheck it anytime they want. Below, we have the one-click upsells. So with just one click, if they just click on this particular button, they'll be able to see that this upsell product that we have presented to them gets added to their original order. These are some amazing features. Now, moving on to the next part of the customer shopping experience or travel. Here, they have chosen to place the order. So if you ask me if the upselling option is over, we say it's not. You definitely have more. So this is where the post-purchase upselling comes in. So here you can exclusively present some upselling products for your customers with a special offer price that they can opt for. So customers can choose to add this to their order or simply choose to skip it, as you can see here. Let me try seeing what happens next. So after I have placed my order, we also come up with another upselling option, which is thank you page upselling. Now, this is a win-win situation because you also thank your customers. Not only that, but you again offer them with complementary products or options that they can choose and increase their order value. So here are some options and customers can choose to buy any of their choice. And then we're not done yet. As a result of thanking your customers, and as Ramesh mentioned that we are not just helping customers visit our store, but we are also converting them into actual regular customers. We're not just having potential members, but also converting them into regular customers. So in that case, we can always opt for this next order coupon, which is an absolutely amazing opportunity for customers to again visit your store and make a purchase as well, because we offer a discount for them. So these are some of the options that you can see on the front end, and it does not stop here. There are many more. You can personalize it however you want to your desire. You can also go for your data-driven techniques and then incorporate them onto your store to make customer shopping journey very interesting. And definitely they're not going to miss any of these offers that you present to them. Now, if you ask me if configuring all of these things are pretty tough, then I would say that's why you need UpsellWP, because setting up all of these campaigns is very, very easy. Even if you're a beginner, it's going to be very easy for you. And that's what I'm going to show you next. I may not have time to showcase every single campaign, But let me just show you just one campaign for this particular webinar, which is going to be frequently bought together because that's the trendsetter, as we told you already. So I'm just going to take you to the back end. So here, this is my WooCommerce store and I have installed UpsellWP. So if you want to create new campaigns, meaning simplify and very exciting upsell offers to be presented to your customers, then you might have to go create them. So to create them, you can just go to the UpsellWP dashboard, which looks like this, and move on to the campaigns tab. So here on the campaigns tab, you can see that I've already created a lot of campaigns. But for now, let me just show you how to create frequently bought together. If you're creating a new campaign, you may have to click on this create new campaign button, which will take you to something like this. 1 minute. So if you click on create new campaign button, you will have the opportunity to choose the campaign type. So here you can make a decision of which upselling strategy you would like to incorporate on your store. So if it's frequently bought together, then you can click on create new campaign. I've already created one, so maybe I will show you that itself. So this is the campaign that I've created. And here we get into the campaign configuration. The very first thing that you see on the screen is filters. So you can decide for which of the products on your store, these frequently bought together items should be displayed. So the filters are basically the eligible products in which these frequently bought together recommendations must be shown. So you can just select your filter. It could be all products, meaning on all products, these frequently bought together recommendations will appear. Now, in case you do not want it for all products and you have specific products or categories in your mind, you can also do that. For that, you can just click on add filter, and on the right, you'll be able to choose your selection. So with this selection, you make only those products. Let's say if you're going for specific products, only those products will display the frequently bought together items on the product page. Similarly, for product categories, if you go for categories, then only those categories will showcase the frequently bought together recommendations. So that's all about the filter. Okay. Moving on to the next part of this configuration, we have choosing the product suggestion method for the campaign. So if you ask me what kind of products you would like to display on the frequently bought together section as recommended upsell products, then you can go for these options. Here you have variety of options that you can choose from. The first one is related products. So this is based on WooCommerce. So WooCommerce decides this and then showcases all the related products for your customers' product page. And then it displays as frequently bought together items. So if you want to go for it, then you can go for it. This is going to be random and based on WooCommerce decision. Next comes cross-sell products and upsell products. So you can also use your cross-sell products and upsell products that you have linked in the product configuration page, which is here. So if you have already linked them, then you can also make use of them here by selecting these two options. The same applies to custom products. So this is exclusively for upsell products. So if you are looking for an exclusive section where you can have upsell products, then you can go for this one. And then if you're trying to showcase only specific products, if you have specific products on mind that you would like to showcase as frequently bought together recommendations, because I am sure all store owners are going to be very, very aware of their store. So they know what to provide and what not to, right? So if you're very clear with your idea, you can just go for this specific product option and choose the specific products. All right. And up next, we also have bundle products. Now, in case you want customers to buy all the main product and the upsell suggestions you give them, then you can opt for this particular option. Then comes cart item quantity. You can also choose to sync the quantity with the main product quantity, or you can also simply allow customers to make their own choice of quantities. So this is also there. And then comes the important step. Upselling plugins does not offer just an opportunity for you to showcase the items, but also a discount comes along with it. So in that case, you are free to set discounts for your upselling items or also the main or the product that customers have intended to buy. So you can go for it. If you want no discounts on any of them, then you can go for this. Or if you want to provide discounts only on upsell products, then you can go for this. If you want the discount to apply for both of them, then you can go for this option. And here you're free to customize the discount according to your needs. You have percentage and fixed discount for this purpose. Then comes the template. One highlighted feature about UpsellWP is you have pre-built templates that you can decide from. And it's all happening in a very fraction of seconds. You don't have to waste time building your own template or customizing it according to your needs. So everything is available in just one click, not just the upsells, but also the configuration. So here I have used template 3, but let me show you. If you want to change template, you have some options here that you can choose from. So this applies to the look and feel of the frequently bought together sections on your product page. Nice. You can also edit it further. For further customizations, you can just click on this edit content and style and further customize it. Up the last but not the least, we have display location on product page. So if you want to display the frequently bought together section on any locations of your product page, then you're free to do so. We have options for it and you can explore it. That is all about configuring a frequently bought together campaign. It's pretty easy, isn't it? You don't have anything difficult here. Everything is easily understood and you have a wonderful user interface, which makes it easy for the beginners as well. So after you save and close this campaign, you will be able to see that the campaign is live and is ready to be tested. This is all about configuring UpsellWP campaigns. So I hope all of these things helped you. Now, this is all about the live demo. Now, in case if you have more questions, of course, we'll be answering all your questions, all the posted questions in the chat box at the, the next part of the webinar is going to be that. But if you further have any questions or if you choose to have any personalized demo, then we would be willing to offer that as well. We have an amazing customer success team, which can help that. And I will also be available all the time for your personalized demo, and I'll be answering you any questions that you have. And thank you so much. I hope this was really helpful. Turning over the time to Ramesh.
Thank you, Benita. Really appreciate it. Hope everybody can hear me back. And absolutely fantastic. And I think, a couple of you have asked questions, especially Chad was asking a couple of questions relating to the product engine. So I think, Benita, can you share your screen? I think we will show you how the engine basically looks like, just like a sneak preview, so that, you can understand how basically you can configure a customized recommendation engine. By default, WooCommerce offers you to, use related products or cross-sell products, or you can use the default built-in options right now, like Benita showed to you. But, Benita, if you can share your screen and, show them the engine as well. So I think that will be, more, okay, so please can, okay, so, okay. Yeah, Benita, I think, yeah. So, right. So Chad was also asking some more questions before actually we get into it. I think, Benita can go quickly show how the engines actually works. Right now, the personalized recommendation engine is in beta. So the engine is like something you can create and based on a number of conditions, filters, and rules. Okay, so you can build your customized recommendation engine, which can be used with the frequently bought together hot add-ons and other, all your campaigns, most of your campaigns. Over to you, Benita. So in engines, when you create an engine, for example, when you click create a new engine, so it actually offers you. Benita, I think everything is all right. So can you click on the create new engine? Yeah. So you have an option to, support a generic engine, a product-based engine, cart-based, order-based. You can create a number of them. Let me show you the generic engine that you can create it. So for example, if you create the first option as a create generic engine, you have options to use your purchase history, the conditions, filters and sorting conditions. For example, if you click on the filter, you will have options to use, for example, let's say products, collections, and the number of orders and everything that you have, the customer has purchased previously. it'll be actually, we can create this engine as an engine, and then a recommendation engine, customize the engine, and then attach it to the frequently bought campaign. So that is actually is possible for, to create more and more customized rule engine. So this is actually right now is under development. Right now we are providing the engine feature alone in the beta, but by the end of this month, probably we will be having a full version of the engine with more and more features like amplifiers, more sorting options, more filtering options, more conditions that we would like to add. And so hope that actually answers some of the questions Chad was asking. And there was one more question about the display locations that have been asked. And, you have a number of options for displaying. You can change the display options as well. So for example, you can display below the cart page, above the cart page, even inside the cart container itself. So it will look like one of the line item that is actually suggested within the line item itself. You have an option in the cart add-ons that I was asking. And Chad was also asking one more question about whether we have an early adopter instead of founder pricing we can receive. Absolutely, yes. After this, the demo, the webinar, we will be sending a personalized coupon for you every one of you. So we will be sending for a discount so which you can use it to purchase at a discounted price. So yes, sure, we will definitely be giving it. You could definitely use that. If you have any other questions, please, you can unmute your mic right now, and then, you can ask a question. Otherwise, you can also type it in the chat box. That's all. And any questions that from anyone? We'll wait for one or two more minutes. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Chad. Really appreciate it, and really okay. Thanks, Chad, for the really appreciate the support, and it means a lot to us. And okay, so there was a question about what is the difference between the light version and the pro version. So the difference is that in the pro version, you will be able to create more and more campaigns. For example, some of the campaigns that, for example, a thank you upsell campaign, a post-purchase upsell campaign, and the next order coupon campaigns. Next order coupon campaign is actually available in the free as well. So if you have any, so for example, like you can create an extra order coupon campaign that can be sent within the email, order confirmation email itself. That is actually available in the pro version. And you can also use engines, the product recommendation, the custom product recommendation engine that is built, that is actually available in the pro version. In the pro version, you have 3 pricing we have, and I think I'll scan my screen. I think that will be actually easier. Just give me a second. Okay, so I think everybody can see my screen. The pricing actually starts from $69 per year for a single site, and you can upgrade to, a professional plan for if you have more number of sites, for example, 5 sites. And if you're an agency, we have an agency pricing for 25 sites as well, 1 year update and support, and you can definitely do it. And you can go to the pricing page and then, purchase it, but don't purchase it right away. And I think, you should wait for the discount. I think, immediately after this webinar, you will be getting a discount for all of you. And please check your email inbox for the coupon code. And yes, Lite is free. So yes, you have the Lite version is actually available free, and you can you have a button here, so you can try Lite free. So it will actually take you to the UpsellWP free plugin here, so that you can download and then try it free. Yes, so you have a Lite is free. You can give it a try and see if it actually works for you, and then if it works for you, definitely. So in the light version, you have a minimal number of options. So for example, a basic version of frequently bought together is available, and a basic next order coupon is actually available. The cart add-ons actually is available. So we have an option. The free version includes a basic version of the checkout upsells and the cart upsell, a basic version of the frequently bought together option, and the next order coupon options are actually available. So you can download it and then explore it, and it should actually get you started. And once you get started, and when you are ready and to increase your average order value, and through more and more campaigns, you can upgrade. Okay. So I'm sure that with the investment like it's just $6 a month, you will be able to recover the return of investment would be almost immediate. Even if you are able to sell it for under $69, even just in one order, if you are able to increase the average revenue, you would have got the whole investment that you can make in the same level itself. And we have lots of early adopters who have done this. Really appreciate it. And yeah, and thank you, Chad. Thank you, Chad, and really appreciate it. And thank you for your kind words. Really appreciate it, man. And we will definitely send you an early adopter email, the discount code. And please look out your inbox. Yes, we will be. Yeah, we will. After this webinar, we will be publishing this record as well. We will be sending this record as well. Yeah, we'll be able. It may take some time, but we'll definitely, because this is actually going to be recorded in the cloud. It's to get converted. Yeah, it will take some time, but we'll definitely send it to you. Any other question? And also, please, if you need anything, please feel free to book a personalized demo. Our team has shared the link where you can check the pricing. If you need any questions, you can reach out to our support team. And if you wanted a personalized demo, use the link or scheduling link to book a demo. And if you wanted to download it, you have a link as well. And I'm open to a few more questions, and think we are running out of bit more time. So the actual schedule. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. We're very much interested. You mean the discount rules? Thanks for your question about, are you asking about how this actually interacts with Blackcard? I mean, how it interacts with the discount rules plugin? Is that the question? If that is the question, discount rules is a separate plugin which actually has a compatibility with the discount rules as well. So we have an option where you have a compatibility with the discount rules. It works with the discount rules, and if you encounter any issues with the compatibility issues, our team is always here, and we will be able to help with it. And hope that actually answers your question. And any other questions? Okay, so I should actually let's wrap this thing up. So let me recap. So UpsellWP actually helps you, brings all types of upsell options for your commerce store in a one single week plugin that can help you to add dynamic upsells instead of static ones. So it helps you to do much more, and then increase your average order value and the customer lifetime value of your for your store. And go ahead and give it a try about a free plugin, and when you are ready, you can always go for an upgrade. And if you have any questions, we are always here to support you, and really appreciate for all of you, every one of you who have shown up here for this, our launch webinar. Really, our heartfelt thanks, and thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to more and more webinars, more and more helping one-on-one and personalized sessions and walkthrough sessions with you. Looking forward to interact with you again. Thank you, everyone. It's fantastic having you all throughout this. Cheers, everyone.